folks, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time, well, honestly, it looks like we're on a route to overthrow the governor.
Wow!
We have conspired with the Secret Fun Times Club and Mars in order to gather council votes from every member of the council and overthrow Lum during the next Vertumnalia festival. So that's what we're doing. We're spending time with each of the heads of the council in order to try to convince them to join our side.
Yes.
In addition, we also have a boyfriend now.
Yay!
In addition to our other, we don't know what's going on with the rest of them.
No!
Well, one of them's dead and the other one is just a delight, and we're trying to get him to build a bar.
Yep,
And sometimes we like to flirt with Mars.
Yeah, you know.
But that's okay.
We got a lot of irons in the fire.
We have more than a few irons in the fire, but at least one is like actually solidified. So look at us. We're smitten.
Woo! It's so cute.
Smitten.
Oh, you started dating someone and you want to share it with everybody. +1 to all social skill increases for 3 months.
Heck yeah.
Oh, that's super cute. I love it. Also, Roscoe's going through it. They had lots of flashbacks / views of past and future possible versions of themselves. It was a lot. Also, I want to call out the moment with the Manticore Lum that Mars chopped the head off
with a sword.
With a laser sword. With a lightsaber.
She did great work.
She did amazing work. But I'm just like, is there a sword in the depot? Does that exist?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
There's a photo phone on.
Okay. I just want to make sure there isn't like the ultimate combat weapon you can buy is like a sword drone.
I mean, there's a gun apparently,
Jesus.
so
okay.
Take that as you will.
All right. And there's a tase glove. Okay. Anyway, I was curious if that was a real item or if that was just like a wow.
No, I think that was just the drama,
dream, logic. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't talking to you, Siri.
So I think the question now is which council member do we want to go for next? We have 5 remaining.
Yes.
So.
How about maybe Utopia?
Let's go to Utopia.
Since we're right here? Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go to the Ridge.
Sure.
Always a pleasure.
I'm assuming it'll just kick something off. Okay, she's right there.
Hey, Utopia.
Good. This is you.
Oh, yeah. This is me.
I mean, if you want me to keep narrating, I'm happy to.
I got this. You managed to partner yourself with the chief surveyor herself on your next expedition. It's a perfect chance to talk to her about Governor Lum, but she beats you to it.
Oh, damn. Whew. This was easier trekking when we had hover bikes.
Utopia says as she hauls herself up a particularly difficult stretch of terrain. She reaches back to help you up.
That villain Lum's using them all to search for aliens now. That's not like finding a needle in a haystack. He sent half my teams out to the swamps now.
She gestures at her empty holster.
Without weapons, I might add. He's bleeding us dry out here.
She scrubs the back of her hand across her mouth.
That snake of a man thinks every little thing is war. I don't like getting attacked by animals neither, but I sure miss being able to explore this planet without Lum getting his paws all over my division and taking my resources for his damn messy war.
Funny you should mention.
Yeah, we know that she hates him. Also, he fucking assaulted her.
Yeah,
at the last Vertumnalia.
He crunched her hand.
Yeah.
You tell Utopia about Mars's plan to overthrow Lum at the next Vertumnalia. She seems excited by the prospect. You forget how young she is compared to the other council members.
Sounds stellar,
she says, clapping you on the back.
The only question is, who you got in mind to replace him?
Marzipan.
Mars?
Utopia drawls.
Really? Isn't she a mite... Well, she's young.
She crosses her arms and gives it thought.
Well, I was only 22 when I became chief surveyor, I guess. It's not too far-fetched. But why Mars? What's she gonna do different than that chauvinistic float cow's arse? Ass. Pitch me.
Okay.
I did not expect
arse. Yeah, nobody expects arse.
No, from the Texas
yes,
drawl.
Exactly.
Lady.
Yes. Okay, let me tell you what we'll do.
Because she has a little Anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She does not take as much convincing.
No.
It's only 76.
Makes sense.
Yep.
She's like, I'm on board. just don't be dumb.
Yeah. Tell me why. Specifically, it seems like tell me why Mars. She's young.
Is this locked in?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm going to play this differently.
Much
like that. Well,
wait.
I guess I could.
Well, you could max it out immediately.
I could, yeah.
And then we can just get nothing but bonus for the next one.
Sorry, one sec. Okay.
Might as well. It's all free. Cool.
Why not?
Why not? We super convinced her.
You and Utopia set out for a hard day's work surveying. As you work, you explain your plan and how Mars will do everything she can to protect Vertumna once she's governor. Utopia listens patiently to your pitch for her vote, giving you ample opportunity to explain your position. By the time the second sun is beginning to set and it's time to head back to the transport, you've made a solid ally. Utopia slings her arm around your shoulder as you walk back.
Here's a tip from one young buck to another. Don't let anybody ever tell you you're too young,
she says.
You've been here on Vertumna just as long as any of us have.
Heck yeah!
Heck yeah!
That's a vote!
Thank you, Utopia! She's so cool.
She's so cool!
I like her. She's so neat.
Want that?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and there's a thumper.
Okay. I'm scouting to see what we want because we have some stress to spare if there's anything we want to deal with.
Did you equip our new perk?
It just is.
It just auto did. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right. We have to equip the things. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a hot pie.
That's ours.
Oh, that's our hot pie.
It just teleported.
Oh.
Beep.
Okay, so I guess we could do the thumper if we want, but it's good to be here just to pick shit up too.
Yep. There we go.
I can't believe Sim's dead, but he's dead. That sucks. Man, sorry. I just keep thinking about that.
No, it's not good.
Oh, man.
Wish you were here, buddy.
You would have been right there.
You would have been right there.
Oh, I miss him.
That's also where he died.
He also died here.
Yep.
You're right. Oh man. That sucks. Is that the relaxing rock?
Usually is, but not always, apparently, as we learned.
Those branches are shaped like a heart.
They are shaped like a heart.
Nice. That also looks like, there's a couple of them. Never mind. I was gonna say that also looks like the feel good rock, but
And then there's that.
Wow, so many things.
There are indeed. Okay. We'll want to do the event. Do you want to just do the event or let's just do the event.
the actual event.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Why not?
Event time.
Okay. You're back? You're
nope,
back.
That's me.
That's you. Oh my god.
You're all good. Also, you're back in the wormhole observatory with Dis, just to poke around. Who knows what you'll find? Explore at random.
Oh, okay.
You bravely try all the elevators. Some are broken. One gets stuck for an hour and you think you're gonna die in there. Then it chugs to life. Then you find the Ori.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful room under one of the smaller pyramids. The light from your hollow palm glimmers off the crystals in rainbow colors, dotting the walls and ceiling in familiar constellations. There's one huge crystal plate embedded in the wall, engraved with deep glyphs, convergent domain writing, you guess, and some kind of map. In the center is clearly a representation of the wormhole. Lines extend from the wormhole to other points on the map, and many more glyphs you can't read.
Ooh.
The crystal is cut up into shards, like it could move around, but it's still dark, and probably has been for thousands of years. You run your hands over the panel, looking for a way to turn it on. Your hands encounter a slot. Upon further inspection, it seems to match one of the artifacts you've picked up in your surveying. You slot the glowing pick device into the slot. The crystal planes on the wall come to life, the glyphs on them glowing. They start to move in an unnervingly organic way, like melting into water and sliding over the surface, rearranging themselves.
Whoa.
It's not just writing. The very surface of the panel raises and lowers, like Braille. The glyphs pulse and glow the same swirly purple-pink as the glowing device, which you realize must be a power source, a convergent domain as the power device, which you realize which must be a power source, a convergent domain battery. Engineering. Ooh. It's like An orrery? For the wormhole? This must be one of the best preserved bits of convergent domain technology you've found yet, and an excellent sample of their writing. You're starting to piece together the glyphs of the Converger's language. You can recognize the symbols for Vertumna, the wormhole, the Converger, and basic verbs like being and going, and ones that seem to mean bending or twisting, that is used all over the place.
Whoa.
It starts to get easier. You think your brief connection to the array must have left some of the Converger's language in your subconscious.
Whoa.
It's all so much to take in, and it's getting late. Better bring all your recordings back and let Congruence and the rest of the archaeology team crunch away for a bit. They'll be thrilled.
Neat. Wow. Okay. That was useful.
Yeah, we got some info.
Yeah.
I guess we can head home?
Yeah. I mean, you could go back to, I guess you could walk all the way back, but you could also go back to
I could. I'll just do that.
Where the thumper was, or the event. Yeah. Because that'll just auto take us home. That's not gonna end the month, right?
It will.
Oh. But if you go back the other way and return, will that end the month?
Yes.
Okay. Either way, it ends the month.
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
So is there anything else we want to do while we're out here?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to do one of the small events. Otherwise, I'm good with just heading back home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. We're back. We spent the month exploring.
Okay. Who next?
Parents.
Parents it is.
Let's go.
I just gave you...
Would you like another piece of wood?
Take that.
Woof. Oh, Rex. Okay.
You're looking for Rex by the construction site, but Rex finds you first. Tackle hug!
Oh boy.
You turn to the source of the yell. Rex is barreling towards you, arms outstretched. You have about 2 seconds to decide how to react. Leap into his arms, give him a big old friendly bear hug. Offer a high five instead.
All great options. I like a big old bear hug.
Big old bear hug.
Yeah.
You stand your ground and throw your arms wide. Rex almost knocks you off your feet with the force of his hug, but his strong arms don't let you fall. He smells so good, like sweat and dust and sunshine. I'm always happy to see you, Roscoe, Rex says, squeezing you tightly.
Oh.
You think you're starting to understand this strange Helio boy and his love of hugs. So, Rex asks, crossing his arms, were you looking for me? What do you need? Just wanted to say hi. Let's do something fun. I've been feeling really down lately.
Oh. I mean, we're feeling a mixed bag, I would say. Let's do something fun?
Let's do something fun.
Yeah.
Rex tilts his head to the side. Like what? Do you want to skip work and hang out?
Fuck yeah.
Rex looks torn. Oh, man. He groans. Normally, yes, for sure. But I'm actually super stoked to work on the build today. He jerks his thumb towards the construction project behind him. If you want, you can come see what we're working on.
Hell yeah.
Rex takes you on a tour of the construction site. He's great company. Basking in his excitement in a pleasant way is a pleasant way to spend the afternoon. When you wave goodbye to him so you can get back to work, you feel a little bit lighter.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you. He cured our stress.
He did.
And showed us how the bar's coming along. It's coming along.
It's coming along.
Yeah.
Step by step, row by row.
I would love for the bar to be built by the end.
I would too, because I've never seen it.
We can have a bar after we overthrow Lum and we celebrate Mars.
Yeah.
And we can all have drinks. And it's like, that's a perfect first step for Mars being like, look, culture.
Exactly. No, I'm all for it. I think that's the best possible, way to do this. All right, then let's try to get another one on our side.
Let's do it. Working.
I guess it doesn't really matter, but let's see. Animals is actually pretty close. Let's do animals.
Sure, let's do it. Oh yeah, it is pretty close.
You find some time alone with the chief cultivator to talk about your plan to peacefully depose Lum. Talk to your mom about it.
Okay.
Your mom is a busy woman, probably the busiest in the colony, honestly, so you keep it brief. You explain the details of Mars's plan. Depose Lum, get voted in, save the colony, and maybe just the planet.
Ugh, I hate all this bureaucracy stuff.
She groans when you're done.
Say what you want about the new guy. At least he doesn't waste my time with pointless meetings.
This isn't a pointless meeting.
This isn't a pointless meeting. No, you're right.
She says.
This is important stuff. You're right to care about it.
She leans back in her chair and puts her feet on her desk, linking her hands over her stomach.
It's just, you're so young.
She continues.
You and Marzipan. Do you really think either of you should lead the entire colony? This isn't some hobby farm or secret club. This is the fate of human civilization on a hostile planet. Are either of you prepared for the tough decisions you'll have to make as governor?
Of course I am.
Persuasion challenge. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
Also not as hard.
Nope.
But still high.
It's up there, but it's not nearly as hard.
Yeah.
And that's 30 already, so.
Damn! Alright, yeah. And that's locked. That's not a bad one to lock, though, I feel like.
That's not a bad one to lock, I agree. Do I have... I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then...
Oh, we got, like, so many yellows.
Yeah,
and
we're good.
Gem 1, 2... Oh, yeah, we gotta hit 23. You're fine. +1 to all other yellow... Yeah. Yes! Yes.
Okay.
Mom, we're so convincing.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
Your mom smiles. One you haven't seen in some time.
Look at you.
She says fondly.
All grown up and overthrowing the government. Just like your old lady. It'd be hypocritical of me to tell you you're too young.
She continues and pats her leg.
I was about your age when I lost this, fighting on Earth for what I believed in. I didn't listen to my elders either. If I hadn't done the same thing you're doing right now, I probably wouldn't have had a place on the Strato with your father. Wouldn't have had you. So, who knows what you're capable of and where it'll take you. If you truly believe you're ready, you have my support.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. I know you were worried and, like, thought we were being so super rebellious, but I'm glad that...
And we are. We're literally rebelling.
We are leading a rebellion right now.
Exactly. But that's okay.
Yes.
Okay, I guess it's... Oh, wait.
Oh, Tang.
Tang.
What's up?
Oh. You bump into Tangent after a routine checkup in the med bay. Roscoe, could you wait a moment? I'm almost done. Let's walk out together. Dr. Instance gives you a curious look as Tang hurries to catch up with you, but goes back to her work. You wonder if Tang needs something from you, or just wants to hang out. Lately, it seems like she has less time for her friends, preferring to work late at the lab. Maybe she's lonely. Nice weather we're having, Tang says, as you walk outside. You look around. It's pretty normal for the season.
She's trying.
She clears her throat. It's so different here than it was in space, she says. Growing up in a spaceship was so clean and tidy. Here I'm constantly sweeping pollen or dust or spores or what have you off of everything. There was a mushroom growing in the corner of the bathroom the other day. I kind of like it, honestly. Yeah, it's gross here.
I like both these responses. I like the, nature kind of is gross the option, but also I kind of like it too. I don't know. I like both options. I don't know which one to, yeah. Cool.
Yuck. Tang says, wrinkling her nose. You can have it. You walk for a few more minutes. Tang clearly has something on her mind, so she lets you. So you let her sit with it until she finally steels herself. I'm not very good at this sort of thing, she says slowly. So, you know I've been working on a big project with the chief engineer? Yeah. What big project?
I mean, she's been working on something.
Yeah.
I would love for her to explain it.
Yeah?
I guess either one of these. What big project feels like it's ignorant?
Yeah.
Like we haven't been paying attention, and obviously she's...
And we do know she's been working on something.
Yeah?
You nod, and she continues. Well, it's been going really well. I think we're finally over the last hurdle now. Governor Lum says it's going to change everything here in the colony for the better.
Can you tell us what it is?
Tang seems more at ease than you've seen her in years.
Huh.
Truly. I couldn't have done it without you, Tang says, a slight smile warming her usually expressionless face. I know I can be a hard person to be around. I appreciate everything you've done for me. And ultimately, for the colony. And all of humanity.
What's really going on with you? Happy to help a friend. Time to make a move.
What's really going on with you?
What's really going on with you?
Tang shrugs. It's nothing, she says. I just think it's nice to take a moment to recognize when someone has helped you.
Mm.
I'm trying to do it more.
Mm.
If the last decade has taught me anything, it's that you don't want to wait until it's too late. She smiles cryptically.
Her sprite changed. She's got a different expression.
Happy to help a friend?
Happy to help a friend. Yeah.
Tang nods and shoves her hands into her pocket of her lab coat, apparently having exhausted her capacity for heartfelt conversation.
Oh. Okay. Oh, the twins.
Thanks, Tang.
Oh, thanks, Tang. I think that was a We Are Max friendship with Tang as well.
Not max, but we're high.
Oh, we're very high. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We doing Seek and maybe Utica?
Yeah. Potentially both of them together work in or assist the governor. Maybe that'll take us. Well, I'm not sure. Don't assist the governor. Go to the depot.
Okay.
See what that does.
Getting Chief Administrator Seek alone is fairly easy. No one wants to spend time around them if they don't have to.
Damn.
You explain nobody likes Seek very much. You explain that you're intending to hijack the elections at Vertumnalia in order to depose Governor Lum. The more you speak, the more it's clear that Seek is already on board.
Finally,
they say, rubbing their hands together in a look of unbridled glee.
I was waiting for everyone to realize what an imbecile he is. The man barely knows how to read.
So we can count on your vote?
It depends.
Seek replies.
You're not the only person with ideas around here. I was planning on making a go at Governor myself.
They extend their hand to you, rubbing two fingers together.
Unless you can provide significant motivation to throw myself behind your cause instead.
Utica! Okay, we did get the double-double. Former Governor Utica pops her frail head out from behind one of the high-backed command chairs.
I gotta make them sound different.
Obsequious.
Obsequious.
She snaps.
Are you seriously intending to extort these young revolutionaries out of their candy money? Shame on you.
She tisks and turns back to her work.
Almighty.
She curses.
What would happen to all of you without me keeping everyone honest? 89 years old and I'm still steering this ship.
Seek has the decency to look ashamed. They sigh and drop their hand. Thanks, Utica.
Incredible.
Here we got a vote.
Well,
Seek asks.
For whom do you intend me to cast my vote? It'd better be good. If you don't get majority support, Lum will come down hard on those of us who show disloyalty. He may be an idiot, but he's an idiot in power.
Mars. Seek's lip curls.
Marzipan?
They laugh.
Well, I suppose she is a rather cunning politician, considering her age. Her materialism is a concern. Very well. I will support her when the time comes, though we will have to see what the rest of the colony thinks, won't we?
Okay.
We just got their vote.
And
then they're like, okay, go to work. I mean, they, again, actively dislike.
Yeah, that one wasn't a hard one.
But it was funny. It was just like, you got it. I'm in.
Ooh, interesting. Wait a second.
Card gets +3. Okay. Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I don't know why I'm still, playing.
It is funny. So is that it? Do we get both of them? Do we have to get both of them?
I don't think we officially have Utica, but I think... Ooh. We finally got organizing up. There we go.
I didn't even see it, Max. I had given up on watching it.
I know, me too. Okay, all right. I think it's Aunt Anne time.
Yes. Aunt Anne? Come on.
Okay.
Everybody is here. Okay, so I guess Aunt Anne just has to be the last one, right?
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
All right.
Save?
Vote for Nar. Safe?
Save
Yeah.
real quick?
Saving.
Just to be safe. Yeet. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Vote for Nar.
All right.
Okay, we've already
Mhm,
read
mhm.
this. Well, can I
Yep.
count on your vote?
Plan.
I have 5
Yep.
votes.
Oh, look at you.
Anne says fondly.
You really are serious, aren't you? How wonderful to see you all grown up. She's like really condescending now. I mean, it's just maybe not intentionally, but I don't know. The motherly thing.
I think
she's
she's
just
just like, God, look at you.
look at you. Oh,
I
you
think
mean
it literally just comes down to how she says this line. It could be like, wow, you're really serious, aren't you? Or it could be like, wow, you're really serious, aren't you?
That's fair. I read it as
how
like,
wonderful
oh,
to see you all grown up. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, it really just comes down to, and hard to tell.
That's totally
we don't
fair.
know antecedent all that well.
Not really. And I read it as like a little patronizing, but
Which it could be.
it could be, but it seems more like she's just like, wow, you're a kid I raised and you're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the crash, a baby starts to cry. Anne stands up and excuses herself.
You'll have my vote, dear heart.
She says,
You can count on Aunt Anne, just like always. Okay.
all right.
We got everybody.
We got everybody.
All right.
We're doing it. We
We-
did it.
Are doing it. We are overthrowing the government. Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Woo! I was gonna say you don't have to play this one.
I know. Look.
Sorry.
You're right.
And we got friendship with Nomi.
We did.
Yay! We should see how they're doing too.
We should.
Yeah. Early dust.
Okay.
Okay.
What
What else to do? Oh no.
That is everyone, right? I can check.
Is there any way to check?
Yeah.
Can we like check quests or anything? Is it doesn't?
You can.
Is it?
I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Skills?
You definitely can.
Okay. Character traits.
I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I think we got everybody.
I think we got everybody.
I'm hoping
Take
we
a
got
stick.
everybody. Stick. Take a stick.
Okay.
Build that bar.
Build that bar faster, bud. We're running out of time.
We've really fallen away from Cal.
Yeah, we really did. Sorry, Cal.
Even though we're kind of technically really on the same page with him to some extent.
We just don't spend time with Cal.
We don't. I mean, in another life, perhaps. Or Anemone. We've never really spent time
No,
with
I
Anemone.
think if you're gonna hang out with like Vase and Anemone, you have to kind of make that your play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well-
I don't know if we need to approach Uticott again. I think we've done it.
Do you want to try? Do we need to go?
It's gonna kick off in Vertimnalia. So do we want to just explore again?
Okay. Yeah, because
Just to-
Virtualia is going to be the next month.
Yeah,
right?
unless there's something else you want to do while we're here.
Well, is there anything that needs to be upped? Reasoning, I guess. Do we want to work? We could go to the depot and see if that triggers the Secret Fun Times Club and that lets them know that we've gotten everybody. I don't know if there's.
I can
an
try.
event.
Let's give that a shot, and if it doesn't, we can reset.
Okay.
We can reload.
Yeah.
Okay.
Work in the depot.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
it's nothing.
That
Okay,
does not
just
matter.
reload. Okay.
That also confirms that we don't have to have like a second Uticott thing.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Unless there's something in there. I mean, I was gonna say we could like we could assist Lum. That's kind of funny.
I could try. Well, I can do that, and again reload if we don't. If it's nothing.
If it's a dud. Yeah.
Let's see.
We could go to the governor's office. I don't know. There's something about that.
Being Lum's assistant isn't the glamorous life of political intrigue you were hoping for. He's more of a soldier than a politician, and even then, you hear he's not much of a soldier either. If he notices that people mock him, he doesn't seem to care. It almost makes him more boastful, like he thinks the sole duty of governors to soak up as much attention and power and wield it whenever and however he likes.
great.
Whenever he's questioned on something, he unleashes such a torrent of bravado and barely veiled threats that it's impossible to make your own point. And then he just pushes through what he wanted to do anyway. It's infuriating. Given that the colony's governance is based around the idea of communication and empathy, no one seems to know how to contain him. And for the Helios, they seem to have their own way to get around him. They're grateful he's gotten into politics because that means your older and more experienced security chief Rhett makes all but the largest military decisions. In fact, you think some of the men enjoy that he's such a moron because they hope the colony fails. They think it's entertaining.
They're basically like, he just kind of like putts around, and that means they're like, okay, well, he's so ineffective that we can just go do whatever we need to do.
And if it collapses, then they were right all along.
Yeah, so, exactly. And it's like, yeah, fuck them for coming and fucking things up. Yeah.
Mars is responsible for producing his social media content, which he considers an important part of his brand. They mostly consist of powerful sounding but ultimately empty speeches about how great the colony is doing and how proud everyone should be of their really, really, truly great work. Just fantastic, really. Usually while carrying a log of mushwood so he looks super strong. You and Mars are huddled in command, trying to avoid his attention while Mars scrolls through Lum's selfie roll, trying to pick the best one for social media.
As a political strategy, it's not unheard of.
She mutters.
Plenty of Earth dictators used it. I just can't tell if it's his official strategy or if he really is this vain.
You hear footsteps approaching and Mars groans. Lum claps his hands on her shoulder and smiles broadly. There you are! I was thinking, in the next video, I think the colony is ready to see some of the footage from that counterattack I led against the enemy aliens. Oh, stars, you remember this. Lum plays the footage of the time he charged into battle and nearly got everyone killed with explosives. You cringe as you remember it wasn't your finest moment either. You can't believe this is the footage he wants to upload as proof of his bravery and vision.
This is great footage.
Mars simpers.
Just really great. It's actually perfect for Roscoe to practice working on their video editing skills.
You shoot Mars a stinky look, but she just smiles. Lum agrees. With such great material, he practically did your job for you.
Yeah.
How are you going to spin this into propaganda piece? Do your best to make him look good? Try to make him look bad. Tell him how stupid he is. Convince him to try something else.
Oh, we could also convince him. We could also tell him don't do this. Or we could make him look bad and work it towards our overthrowing, our coup.
I'm fine with that.
Let's do it. Yeah. Fuck this guy.
That is sort of the moral, isn't it?
Yeah. He sucks. And I think Mars is like, you get my hint, right?
Yeah, I know.
This is a great opportunity for you to try out your editing skills. Wowie. Look at this. It's incredible. Good gracious.
It's great.
Wow.
I just needed 7.
So victorious.
You crack your knuckle.
Oh.
Okay.
Lost kudos. Our rebellion is max. And we lost 1 to colony defense.
We did, yes.
Because the colony lost its morale a little bit.
Probably.
Because he looked bad.
Yeah. You crack your knuckles and settle in to make Lum worse than a joke. You make him a meme. Mars cackles when she watches the video, then hits send.
It's perfect.
She says.
I don't care if he looks bad. Garbage in, garbage out, you know?
She sighs wistfully as people start to react to the video.
I would give you much better... I would give you much better source material. It's Vertumnolio!
All right, bring it on!
Oh, great. Oh, no.
Governor Lum enters the colony square to his customary bombastic fanfare. Brass band, red carpet, banners, and the Heliopause logo snapping in the hot dust breeze. It's disgusting. The governor gets his usual tithe of applause from the diehard soldiers, but it's obvious how tired and fearful everyone has become in the service to his war.
I just want to take a moment here.
Yes.
To say that even though we have everyone on our side, there are a lot of people with guns that support this guy.
That is very true. The advantage is that we have Red.
Yes, who is in charge
the people
of all
with
of
guns. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that if we didn't get Red, this could be
Bad.
Like, bad.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they're gonna listen to us.
Yes.
The people with guns, but at least Red helps.
Yep. I just wanted to point that out, that I
Yeah.
did not forget that
Nope.
this is a dangerous thing that we're doing right now.
This is more dangerous than anything we've done.
Yes.
Yep.
Yikers.
You catch Mars's eye, and she nods in solidarity. You've planned this for so long, and now it is your chance to strike while everyone is watching. If you can get the entire council to speak out against Lum today, maybe the rest of the colony is ready for a change. Anyone is better than Lum, even a teenager. The governor raises his hand for silence, though it's largely unnecessary. Pioneers of Vertumna! He begins, we stand here today not shivering and quaking in fear, but with our hands around the neck, he makes a ringing gesture, of the planet herself. Before he can continue, Mars leaps from her seat and runs onto the in front of the stage. A ripple of fear goes through the crowd. You all remember what happened to Utopia last year.
It doesn't have to be like this.
She cries, speaking to the crowd.
We don't have to listen to him. He's just a bully with a gun like the ones we left behind on Earth.
Join Mars on the stage. Refuse to help Mars confront him. Yes, join Mars on the stage.
Yeah.
You put yourself between her and Lum's honor guard. She flashes you a giddy, grateful smile and turns back to the crowd. She points to the governor.
This man has made you think that the only way to survive is through violence.
She says.
He's just a soldier, and not even a good one. Violence only makes small, weak men feel powerful.
She turns to the council.
He's not powerful. We're powerful. We broke free of Earth. We broke free of war and bigotry and inequality, and we can break free of him too. Please.
She urges.
Stand with me. Reject Lum and bring in the new era. A colony led by someone born among the stars.
She holds her hand to her chest.
Me. I can lead this colony.
Governor Mars is the future. Let's see.
Mars.
Council vote.
Okay.
The buzz of the crowd is deafening, like a swarm of bugs all chirping together. Some of the council members are nodding, but it isn't unanimous.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
This is bullshit! Lum laughs. 2 children saying that they can lead the colony? What is their first order of business? Taco Tuesday? Soy sweets for dinner?
Jeez.
He waves his hand dismissively. Have your stupid vote, he sneers. We'll let the council decide. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see the guards with their weapons lowered, just waiting. Some of them look as interested in the change in leadership as you are.
Ooh.
If you have the council behind you, even Lum's supporters in the military could fall into line.
Ooh.
You might just win.
Let the council vote.
The council stands to deliberate amongst themselves, and one other person too, Uticott. The former governor is unsteady on her feet. She looks at you and Mars, then nods. You see her exchanging words with the council. The council deliberates. You and Mars clasp hands and tensely await their decision.
Oh.
The council shuffles off to the side and deliberates. To your relief, they come to a decision quickly. They must be all unanimous, or the centrists of the colony won't rise against Lum. After a minute, Instance looks up from the group and shouts, "Someone get that man off the stage!" Lum starts to laugh, but stops when he realizes that his own honor guard is coming up to the stage to cart him away. "Wait!" he says, and his arms are held behind his back and he's taken off stage. "You can't do this! I'm the governor! I'm the leader of this godforsaken colony!" You search the crowd for any hint of dissent. The soldiers are uneasy, but everyone else just looks tired and relieved. You can't believe that all it took was a few kids to point out the obvious.
Yeah.
The council returns to their positions and Instance remains standing. We've decided to reward these young patriots for their bravery by accepting their bid for leadership, she says to the crowd. On a trial basis. She gives you a meaningful look. We're pleased to recognize our new governor. Instance turns to Mars. Marzipan. Mars shrieks and jumps up and down, then gives you a big hug.
Oh, we did it! We did it!
She squeals.
Oh, we really did it! Oh, thank you, Roscoe!
Mars releases you and waves at the crowd as they cheer her name. She looks overwhelmed, but bursting with happiness. Seek shuffles forward and directs Mars to place her hand on her chest and repeat after them. Watch the swearing-in ceremony.
We did it!
I mean, we did the legwork.
Yeah, it's true.
But also, we probably still want to watch the army for a little while.
Yeah.
And also, we need to figure out how we're going to deal with the glow attacks and all of it. There's a lot to do.
Mars, you're being sworn into power like at a tough time.
Yeah.
We'll say. Yeah.
Mars swears on her honor to act in the best interests of the colony and to uphold the tenets of the Vertumna group: peace, understanding, and harmony with the planet and each other. Not just for herself, but for generations to come after her. It's official now. Lum is old news. You won!
That's amazing.
The two factions of the colony regard each other carefully. On one side, those who went along with Lum out of fear, either of him or of Vertumna, are cautious, unsure of what to do now that their leader has been deposed. On the other, the peaceful faction can't quite believe their nightmare is over. Mars sees this and directs Lum's military band to start playing something festive.
I know we've been through a lot, but we've been through worse.
She says.
Tonight, let's just enjoy being together again. Let's eat and dance and celebrate.
After the politicking is over, the crowd adjourns to the feast tables and eventually the dance floor. The sun set on the long day and heat breaks, and the party continues well into the night.
Oh.
After the festivities, Mars gives everyone 2 whole weeks off for much needed rest. She spends the time meeting with every colonist individually, and it does a lot to endear her to the people who were hesitant about having a teenager as governor.
Oh.
Good play.
She's doing it.
She's doing
That's
it.
a good play.
Good play.
Indeed. Mars.
Nice, Mars.
Wow.
You get summons to report to command. To Mars's new office.
I can't believe this. Damn!
Heck yeah!
Fuck yes!
Look at you, girl.
Get it, girl! Oh my god.
You find her reclining in the captain's seat, formerly Governor Lum's chair, idly flipping through notes on her hollow palm.
Fuck yes. I was gonna say before, I'm like, I love her design so much. I love her new look.
She like, every one of her looks is incredible.
She's like, yes, I am really fucking hot.
And she knows it.
Oh, I love her.
Mars waves away the hollow screen and leans back to consider you.
Roscoe!
She smiles.
Just the rebel I wanted to see. But first, you're not going to lead a mutiny against me now, are you?
Of course not. Better stay on your toes.
I like better stay on your toes.
Mars laughs and stands up to give you a hug.
I would expect nothing less from you, darling.
She turns and looks out the windows overlooking the colony.
Actually, I called you here because I haven't had a moment to myself since Vertumnalia. We knew Lum was a real piece of work, but every day I seem to uncover yet another problem he was just letting fester. And the department heads!
She huffs.
Half of them treat me like an interim governor. Good enough to oust Lum, but not enough to stick around and do the actual work of governing this colony.
They'll come around. We do what we can in the time we have. They'll come around?
They'll come around. You're right, of course.
She sighs.
I just wish I knew who I could trust. They're so stuck in their old survival mindset. Just survive until food runs out, or until the animals finally destroy the colony. Just survive until we can vote out Mars. I don't want my time as governor to be just about survival.
She gestures you to come look out the windows at the bustle of the colony below.
I just wanted to thank you for everything you did to get me here,
she says seriously. Far below, you watch a team gearing up to head out on an expedition. There's construction happening in the next phase of residential units. A group of toddlers, the first children born on Vertumna, across the colony square like a herd of hawkeye. Everywhere, you see the bustle of a thriving, healthy colony.
It's all mine now,
she says. Instead of sounding boastful, she seems almost scared of the prospect. She takes your hand, without turning to look at you, her eyes still trained on her kingdom.
Can I trust you to help me?
She asks.
I need people around me who believe in me, but will still tell me if I'm making the wrong choice.
You can count on me.
Absolutely.
She squeezes your hand.
Thank you, Roscoe,
she says.
I'm glad I have you.
You and Mars watch the colony a little while longer, until Mars's hollow palm buzzes and she sighs.
Well, duty calls,
she says.
Thank you again for all your help.
She adds, and you excuse yourself.
You'll always have a friend in high places.
Well done, Mars.
Yes! Oh, I'm so proud of her. I'm so... we did that!
We did it. We did that.
Wow!
We did that.
Oh, it's fine. It's feeling better. Can we see if Dis has anything going on?
Yeah.
Just wondering. Just poke her head over there.
Nope, nothing with this.
Okay, just checking in. That's all. Well,
we hit a couple of timers all at Vertumna, but because we did what we just did, I think a lot of them didn't go off, which is good.
Vertumnalia? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Vertumnalia.
Ooh, was there shit that was gonna happen?
Maybe. Vertumnalia basically is the trigger for almost everyone's plot lines, but what we did overrules them, which is great.
I hope I hope that's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Okay. I imagine.
Good is relative. You know what I mean.
The things can happen, and I imagine it can be bad. Or things can happen. I'm very curious if you don't get all of the votes. I feel like that's kind of the thing. Like, if you don't get everybody's vote,
well, you need 2/3 to even try.
Yeah.
And then yeah, but I think you need all of the votes effectively.
Yeah.
But hey, we did it.
We sure did. I feel like we're doing great.
I think we're doing great. I might recommend we explore.
Okay.
Mostly because I don't really know what else there's like a metagamey thing I could do, but I might recommend that we explore instead.
I mean, I was actually going to say I kind of want to explore.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of colony stuff, and if I'm being honest, I kind of want to get out.
Yeah. We really
Colony.
We colony focus.
And our stress is 100% gone.
Yeah.
So,
just for those in the know, the metagamey thing is in here if I want to do it, and I might like in a separate save, but that's okay.
Can I say, I mean, you did say that, but I was thinking too about whatever Tang has going on with Instance. Like, there's a project going on, and there's medbay stuff. Like, we did unlock medbay, and we weren't doing a lot with medbay, so we could explore and get as stressed out as we can exploring, go as far as we do.
I think let's explore. I made a save. So
okay.
Let's explore,
and
if we're not feeling satisfied with that, we can revert.
Okay.
We already went to the ridge, so I guess we could go to the plains. We never go to the plains.
Sure,
or nearby. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the plains. We also never go nearby. That's true. The ridges are just so fun because
the ridges are definitely like the coolest.
Yeah. I mean, it's where all the convergent domain stuff is.
Exactly.
So it's like, of course we want to hang out there.
But since we've already done that this year, I just don't think there's anything else for us to get there.
Do we want to do any of these small events and then do the big one here?
Possibly. I'm gonna do just my general
What? Hey, what the fuck?
Hey, bud. What's up?
Hey, bud. I knew he couldn't be dead. He couldn't be actually dead.
I mean, well, we'll see.
Well,
we don't know.
What?
You're taking a sample at the base of the tree when you feel something patter off of your head and fall onto the ground. It's a nut? That's strange. The species doesn't usually... You look up and your stomach lurches when you realize you've been being watched this whole time. A pair of familiar eyes pierce down at you from the branches. It's Sim. He grins down at you. Well. If it isn't the little human. Have you come to visit me, Sugarbug?
Do you remember this? You remember but I saw you die.
But I saw you die. Sim's dead. Who the hell are you? It's an alien ghost. Ah!
That's kind of funny. But I saw you die?
Did you? He says slyly. You'd think I'd remember that. If you did witness my death, I apologize. Sim continues. He leans down from his branch, his long hair dangling just out of reach. I imagine I didn't enjoy it much either.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I mean, we can ask, how did you just die and come back? It may not delete this one, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, because, like...
Unless you want to do this one and then maybe, I don't know.
I kind of don't want to kiss him yet until I can confirm that either
It's the
same one, / if the person we were making out with was the real Sim, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm suddenly like, hold up.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
How can you just die and come back?
It's a gardener thing.
That's
He
what I thought.
replies, dismissively. He's so casual about it. I make regular backups just in case.
See, okay.
Backups?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that sounds normal. Backups?
Backups?
Sim gives you a little smile. Surely by now you know I cannot divulge the specifics of my role here. It doesn't stop me from you from hinting.
Yeah, I like that.
Sim's smile grows wider and he trills with laughter. I know. Oh, having a secret is so much more gratifying than I expected it
Okay,
to
I
be.
knew he could. Okay. I was saying that. I was like, he's got to have like a backup body or something.
Yep.
Okay.
It's the robot deal.
Yes.
So-
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this one just to see what he says.
See what he says.
You pout at Sim, trying to look kissable, but he just stares down at you, uncomprehending. My apologies, he says, but I'm not entirely certain what you mean. What business?
Uh-oh.
You really don't remember?
Uh-oh.
Sim's thin lips form an even thinner line. I'm afraid I don't. Did I offend you in some way? Death has a way of wiping the slate clean. He gives you a little smile. It's me. I'm the slate. Embarrassment burns in your gut. You can't find the words to explain the moment you shared on the cliff.
Oh, no!
I guess I'm happy you're alive.
Oh, do feelings not carry over?
Or it may just be that his last save file was before that, so he just doesn't know. It's like, what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
like,
we didn't say, hey, I want to kiss you. We said, let's pick this up where we were.
And he's like,
I don't know what you're like.
Oh, no! Yeah.
What were we doing? It's like, I
Oh,
don't
no. This
I'm
backup...
too embarrassed to say.
Oh, shit. So this backup body, like, you're right. It's like a save
This is
point.
why you save frequently.
Yes, exactly! This save point is way
He
before
missed a romance flag that we unfortunately hit.
Oh, shit! Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, so this is interesting, too, because what this implies to me, too, is that if you get to Sim, like, way earlier, I imagine you can probably get to him in his romance line earlier before he dies.
And then, yeah, like, because you do lose, I think, a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is, this is why Sim is
Damn.
difficult. But that's okay.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. So he is a romance option with 2 timers on either end.
Yes,
essentially.
Exactly. He's a tricky one.
Wow. Okay.
Sim sighs gratuitously. I wish everyone felt that way, he mutters. One of my associates seems to feel otherwise. At your confused look, he waves his hand. Oh, one of the other gardeners, Noctilucent.
Noctilucent!
He really doesn't care for you humans, I'm afraid. And they're aware that I've taken an interest in you.
Okay.
With a soft woof, Sim drops gracefully out of the tree and dusts himself off. You're treading dangerous water by hunting the animals, he says. They're becoming absolutely insufferable about it. And soon I won't be able to talk them down from taking matters into their own hands. He claps you on the shoulder. Take that warning with the candor with which it was intended. Sim turns to leave, but you sputter and grab his sleeve. You can't. After all of that, you deserve some answers. Real ones. He owes you that.
Yeah.
He turns to you, one arch eyebrow raised. What is it, Roscoe? Are you really Sem? And what do you really do here?
They're both good questions. So I think he is really Sim. I think being a gardener is complicated in how their memories work and everything. I think that's pretty clear. I do really want to know. I mean, he's not going to tell us. We can say, what do you really do here? And he's going to be like, oh, you know, things.
I mean, it's fair. So is there one you'd prefer to ask?
I mean, honestly, saying, are you really Sim feels like the in-character thing to ask. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can ask
so
that.
do that. Yeah.
The one and the same. Sem answers, carefully prying your hand from his clothing.
Oh.
I acknowledge this is difficult for you to understand. He takes a deep breath, considering his words carefully. Humans have but one short window of consciousness, which encourages you to think of yourselves as individual points on a line in history. You are, quite clearly, not your parents, or your grandparents, or your unborn children. You are your own marvelous creature. He places his hand on his chest. I do not disappear when this form dies. I am eternal, in a sense. I am all who came before, and I am all whom will come after. I am my own legacy. I am symbiosis.
So, okay.
You can ask both.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. So it's like his... Yeah. I mean, when you exist as a being that just gets reborn over and over again, I mean, you are functionally
with
immortal.
relative continuity.
Yeah.
Clearly not perfect continuity. But
yes.
Yeah.
But relative continuity. You are functionally immortal, and, like, you are...
And you can also be any kind of life, too.
That's the thing.
So it's not even just... Like, there's no one you. You can be anything.
You can be anything, and you are everything.
Yeah.
Like, when he says, like, you are not your parents or your children or anyone else, you are just you. He's like, he is his parents and his children and his legacy and the planet and that Riki over there and everything.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just an entirely different...
And very different perspective to have. Which is, I think, why, well, Sim, like... seems to really care for Dis. Sim kind of struggles with Dis a little bit just because Dis is so like, but we have to focus on the now because the now matters as much as the then. And Sim's like, I guess.
Yeah, Sim's like,
I mean,
for you,
not,
I guess.
not really,
but
sure.
I mean, yeah, because like Sim's like, I will go die, and it's like,
yep,
yeah,
and it might be an inconvenience to you, and I'm sorry about that, but it'll be okay. What do you really do here?
Yeah,
Sim gives you a blank smile. I'm a gardener, he says simply. I was created to be a gardener, and I imagine I will be one until my services are no longer required. At your look of confusion, Sim softens. Humanity is so concerned with purpose, he says sadly. It is because you are not created for one, and you spend the entirety of your short lives under the impression you need one. The concept of someone having a purpose must be seductive. He shrugs one elegant shoulder. My existence is simple. I act in a way that, in the ways for which I was created. That is not an interesting answer for an individualistic species as yourselves, I'm aware. Perhaps you must both accept that I may be beyond the community. Perhaps we both must accept that I may be beyond the human capacity to comprehend.
You are like kind of a god.
A
little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
He tilts his head to the side as if listening to something and squeezes your hand. I fear I've said too much. I hope I can see you again soon, and that all may be revealed to you.
So what is interesting to me then is that the Sim edition that we got to know previously did seem to like develop feelings for us.
It's possible this one has it too,
and it's
it's even probable that all of like the source, the root of that, I guess, is still in this in his save, I guess.
Yes,
but obviously the one we encountered was more prone to act on it, I guess.
Yeah.
But also was in the heat of battle and you know,
True.
stuff happened. So
Yeah.
But it is interesting, I agree.
It's just interesting.
Yeah.
I'm curious about how all of those experiences potentially merge together to make whatever Sim is, you know, as a
100%.
person. That's kind of all I was really thinking about. So, I don't know. It's just I'm glad that you're alive. I figured you were, but also part of me was like, he might be dead. Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
he did tell us that we should talk to him soon. Like, we can't right now. We're out of dialogues for this explore, but it may be worth. Hey, buddy. It may be worth trying to talk to him more if we want. We're running out of time, so we have to make our calls. Like, we can try to just focus on that. We can try to focus on something bad. You know, like, I think we have to just make a call on what we want to focus on with the time we have remaining.
Yeah. I'm curious, did Sim mean, like, if we keep talking to him, like, we're going to get some more information from him specifically before the end of the year?
I would like to talk with you.
Nomi?
Yeah.
Okay. Then after we do Nomi's thing, maybe next time we can do that.
Okay.
Because I would love to know more. Yeah.
You hear Nomi shouting for help nearby.
Oh.
Run over there to help. You sprint to the sound of distress.
Okay.
Nomi seems to have fallen headfirst into some kind of Nomi-sized flower. Is it eating them? It's engulfed Nomi's upper torso, its petals pulsing as it pulls them down further.
Oh, no!
You could use your plas cutter to cut them out of there. If you figure out what part of the creature to cut without hurting Nomi. Nomi is struggling, and you hear muffled sounds of distress from inside. You have to try.
Okay. Animal challenge.
We might max out animals. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We're super close. +1 to red. One slot will turn cards. Okay, that one becomes red. Okay. Cool. You got this. You totally got this.
Most probably.
Yeah. You could... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, like, we could play it, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
Fine. Incredible.
Okay. So sorry. Okay. We didn't max out animals.
Damn it! Wait. No!
I know. You delicately slice the lyre flower at the underside of the base of its flower, which you guess is the creature's neck. Up close, it actually looks more reptilian than plant-like. Just a little nick, and the creature coughs and convulses. Oh. Nomi spills forth in a flood of digestive juices.
Ew, yuck! Oh, my outfit! Stupid flower!
Nomi stomps and shakes their fist at the flower, which lurches away on a fat snake-like body.
Oh.
We did it.
That was it. Nomi got stuck in a flower and we
That
got
wasn't
them
the
out.
final one. It was just I think it was just an opportunity to get plus relationship.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, just free.
Is that the final one?
I think this is the final one.
All right.
You hear Dis shouting from nearby to come quick and look at this.
Everyone's.
You meet up with Dis on a curiously clean part of the path. There's no twigs, pebbles, bits of grass, or the ubiquitous Dorbs moth scales that litter this area. It almost looks like it's been swept clean. And there, in the middle of the perfect circle, 3 meters wide, is what you could only describe as a shrine. A hollow, waist-height structure made from twigs and packed snow, spark snow, forms the centerpiece, and around it are deliberately spaced piles of colorful fruit, flowers, and glittering stones like an offering. Did you make this? Investigate. Stake it out and wait. Pray at the shrine.
Stake it out and wait? Looks like a little animal, what is it called? A lyrebird.
Yeah,
they
it does
make
a bit.
Nests to attract mates. That's what I'm assuming this is. Some creature's little mating ritual. I love how they portrayed a whole bunch of like different mating rituals in prehistoric planet. Like they showed the Carnotaurus that makes the clearing in the forest and does a little dance with his arms. Like, it's so good. They're just they do a good job in that show.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it's really good. Nice. Super cool. Holy fuck.
You hang out for hours, but don't discover anything except how boring an idea this was. Disney takes a nap.
Oh.
You're almost falling asleep when something shuffles into the clearing. It's a bush bub. It crawls slowly along down the path. It stops to pick up a pop flower. It stops to pick up a stone. When it arrives at the shrine, it carefully places the flower in a pile of flowers and the stone in the pile of stones. Then it picks up a stone and repositions it, just so.
Uh-huh.
You wonder if this creature is somehow religious? Or is it trying to attract a mate with this little show of decor? There's so much you don't know about the animals that live here.
Oh.
All right, I think, want to go home?
Yeah, we can go home.
So, maybe unclear.
I don't know. Fascinating. All right. Wow. Okay. And it is now late dusk.
It is late dusk.
I'm getting nervous.
I mean, I feel like we're hurtling towards the end of this game.
Yeah.
Like, definitively.
Wow.
Can't give you a stick.
Damn it. No sticks.
No stick for Rex.
Ah.
Yeah, we're really coming up on it. So next time, I think we just need to decide whether we're going to dedicate to exploring and seeing what's going on with Sim. Really want to focus on cleaning up stuff in the colony, given that we did a big ass thing, but that there's a lot of remaining loose threads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can just figure that out when we return next time. I kind of... Yes! He's back! He's not dead!
He's not dead. His friendship is very high.
Super high. I definitely want to figure out Sim and talk to him and see if he can give us some more answers. I'm very curious about what Tang and Instance have going on. I think both of those things could be something we could try to investigate if we have enough time. We've got 4 months left, 5 months left. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll just have to do that next time.
Sounds like a plan. See you then.
Bye.